Mic check, mic check. Good afternoon, my people, my lovely black people. Now, and white people, Mexicans, Asians, who's ever listening, thank you for listening. It's your boy Avatar Sports, and we back with another fucking video. Video, video, nigga. So anyway, as you can tell from the title of the video, I'm talking about Michael Pussy Rapaport and Kevin, the fucking Reaper Durant. Now, I'm a couple of days late, but I have to let it all soak in, my G. I have to let it all soak in, my G. And to see what people are going to say about this topic and to see did I need to chime in on some shit that I did need to chime in because everybody said that needed to be said. But I stand corrected. As you can see from the title, Michael Rapaport tweets screenshots of homophobic and misogynistic slurs from Kevin Durant. KD could be in some hot water for this one. Now, let's check this out. Michael Rapaport is a straight pussy and a racist, and I'm just gonna call him a clout chaser. And I'm gonna say this: a lot of people think if you're conservative and you got like an accent like this, Trump. I'm a proud boy. I'm a conservative. They feel like those, and they wear the Southern flag, the Dixie flag, and think, oh, those guys are more racist. And a lot of these liberal Jews, man. Now stick with me here, bro. I'm gonna tie it all together, make it all nice and beautiful. Now listen to me. When it comes to liberals, they can be just as racist. Only difference between liberal Jews. They smile in your face, give you a handshake, and then behind your back they say, nigger. That's the only difference. Now, check this out. Another thing with these liberal Jews and just liberal white people, this nigga tells Kevin Durant, first of all, he's a clout chasing bitch who's made a fortune off the backs of black people just being a show, just because he's white. Just because he's white and he associates himself with black people and we're so cool and shit, he takes all our cool points. So the shit that we do every day, just living life and not getting paid for, just being stuck and shit, this nigga gets paid off our lifestyle to a certain degree. Like, for example, this nigga's a rich Jew from Manhattan, who goes to Brownsville, Brooklyn. Now, remind you, Brownsville, Brooklyn is a low-income area, hood, ghetto, you can find in New York, right? Mike Tyson grew up from there. It's the roughest of the rough. Now, Michael Rapaport used to visit them and hang with them guys back in the 1980s and shit. You know what I mean? So, but he feel like just because he's a Wigga White Boy, he can come in and say certain shit. Like he's telling KD, "Where about the kids in Brownsville, Brooklyn? Motherfucker, KD just got there. What are you doing about Brownsville, Brooklyn, nigga? You know what I mean? You make money off podcasts and associations and connections because you hang out with these black people like Mike Tyson, who's from Brownsville, Brooklyn. Nigga, you been in Brownsville since the fucking 80s. Granted, you was a kid, but my nigga, KD been a Brooklyn net. Well, he just got there, nigga. You been there. Why don't you do something about it? But anyway, he keeps trying to troll and bait KD, and it's fucked up because if you his friend, it's all good. But when you're not his friend, he exposed you. And I'm gonna tell you why this shit is dangerous, bro. Because KD didn't really say nothing homophobic, misogynistic to me. He was just doing our locker room talk, quote unquote, how man talk. How man talk. I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at the people in the back who's a bitch because they sensitive and liberal and racist, low key. Anyway, I'm saying this because, this could have indicated his career if he really said something. And if you notice, this nigga Michael Rapaport is a rat. He let you know he's a rat and a snitch because, look, he got the 6ix9ine shit right there, letting us know on his face. He's a rat. He's a snitch. And I'm going to tell y'all, black people, you can be cool white people and shit, but keep the motherfuckers in a box, bro. I'm being real. This challenge for the black man, the black boy, whatever. I'm keeping this shit real as fuck. Listen to me. Keep those white people you cool with in a fucking box, my nigga, and don't think they your real friend. Even though KD was cursing them out and shit. But look, I'm gonna tell you why KD probably thought they was friends. This tweet right here, let me know. KD thought they had some, if not friends, some type of established camaraderie. When KD says, "Damn, Mike, we talk crazy." Look, here you go. He says, "Me and Mike talk crazier than this on a regular, and today he's pissed. My bad, Mike. Damn." And then Mike Rapaport goes on to say, we do not pussy. Don't ever threaten me and speak my wife. Now, check this out. Kevin Durant said, it's comical, bro. Kevin Durant said he going to spit on the man's wife. Kevin Durant tried to fight this nigga. I can't show you the tweets for real because I'm about to pull up Twitter and sign in, and I don't have a Twitter. And then he said, I'm gonna spit on your wife. But KD tries to fight this man, you know? He literally tries to fight this man. And remind you, these shit goes back to December, bro. This shit goes back to December. So you're exposing this man 3, 4 months later for what? Because you're a fucking rat, a piece of shit, a pussy who wants clout. And I'm gonna show you the racist part that comes out. You know what I mean? Once these fucking blood sucking scum of the earth motherfuckers can't use you and can't get a good story or can't get you on a podcast or show or get them to shake their hand or sign a kid's jersey, they fucking hate you. Michael Rapaport still hates LeBron because LeBron didn't want to get this nigga autograph or some shit. You know what I mean? It's fucking pitiful. It's fucking pitiful. You know what I mean? I didn't think Katie really said anything too wrong. I'm really trying to get in these tweets, but I'm about to sign in and shit on Twitter. But it was a couple times where Katie said, "I'm gonna spit on your wife. Let's fight." Katie actually drops the address. It says, "Meet me here, nigga, at 10 p.m. Let's fight." And Michael Rapaport, gets his lawyers involved, and Katie's like, "Hey, trying to get your lawyers on me? You a fucking pussy?" All that shit. He's just talking this shit. And for him to expose this, and the reason behind it was, "Oh, never fight Mike. The port night thing was too far." See, my bad. So he's apologizing and shit because he's just talking and shit. But I forgot what I was saying. But you expose this shit 3 months later, bro. Why? For what? For what? And he doesn't claim to be an analyst. He's just a guy who has connections and strings in the entertainment industry. So he just hangs around black people and shit and get his shit off. But I'm gonna tell you, his Instagram account's been disabled for over a year. But if you look up you think I'm coming off all this, the money, this guy, he's crazy, he's racist. He keeps calling him racist and racist. But I'm gonna tell you what pissed me off about the Brandsville, Brooklyn thing again, and I'm gonna say it again, is Michael Rapaport. If you look up the Rapaport family crest and the connection between the Jews, that Pacific Jew family and black people, you will see why I'm so angry. That history is there. My people, look up the book, the secret relationship between blacks and Jews. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not just nigga talking shit. I'm educated on this shit. You know what I mean? So that's just my take. You know what I'm saying? KD and Michael, Michael Port likes to talk shit. They go back and forth in DMs. Apparently KD brought up his wife, but he didn't bring up. He just said, you know, basically you less of a man. I don't know why your wife is with you. You know what I mean? And so he didn't even insult his wife. He really insulted Michael. And Michael used that excuse 3 months later to expose KD. Didn't really expose him. KD not going nowhere after a little apology because he didn't say that. KD didn't say nothing too crazy to offend these weirdos out here. But if KD did say some fucked up shit and he could have lost everything, that would have been Michael Rapaport destroying a black man who he claims to love. He claims to love to be an ally to the black community. But he's not. He's a clout chasing, bro. He's not, bro. He's scum of the earth, bro. He's scum of the fucking earth. And I don't hate the man. He's a real snake. I'm just letting you know. You see the fucking profile picture, a rat. This nigga 6'9" got hella black people locked up. And he's telling you he's a troll. He's saying, look, to pay my bills, I have to troll you black people. Because if you're not on my side helping me make money and giving me clout and giving me cool points, you are my enemy, so I'm going to talk about you to evoke a response. And if you go too far, man, this guy always talks shit. And if you go too far, I will expose you. This nigga's a rat, man. Subscribe, share, like the fucking video. I will be more consistent. Shout out to the fucking Lions Den basketball community. Shout out to Ticket TV. Shout out to LB. Shout out to all them guys, man. I'm gone. It's your boy D Money, aka Avatar Sports, and I'm gone. Peace.